Hey everybody, David here with T&D Sports Cards. Welcome to a brand new video. Today I thought it might be fun to take a look at some 1980 football cards again. I've done this a couple times on the channel. I actually haven't had a whole lot of luck pulling any of the bigger cards. So hopefully we can change our luck today. This set features the rookie card of Phil Simms. He's one of my all-time favorites, being a Giant fan. But also Lester Hayes, Clay Matthews rookie is in here as well. We actually did find the Otis Anderson rookie in one of the videos that we did. But this set also features my favorite Walter Payton card. There's something about that shot that I just always liked. I believe it was taken in the now since destroyed Pontiac Silverdome. But yeah, as I said, there's just something about that image that always just kind of resonated well with me. So that would be fun to find one of those. I do have a copy of it, but it's not in the best of shape, so finding a sharp one would be pretty nice. So with that, let's get into these and see what we got. Honestly, it's not like one of my favorite designs. I guess it just kind of really brings back, memories of my somewhat early days of collecting. So, kind of has a draw in that sense. Looks like we have a Dan Dierdorf here to start us off. And we have gum stuck to Dan Lloyd. And it came off very easily. That's nice. We haven't had nearly that kind of luck opening older hockey packs. All right, so we will start with, as I mentioned, Dan Dierdorf. And this is a look at what the backs are like here. Actually, I believe he is in the Hall of Fame, so I guess we can put him up there. We got another Hall of Famer behind Dexter Bussey, Tony Dorsett. These cards seem to be pretty sharp. Not, at least the first few haven't been centered great. We have Gerald Irons. This one is actually centered pretty well, of Rusty Chambers of the Dolphins. Golden Richards. That one looks pretty good too. And we have a Rams team leader, Roland Hooks. D.D. Lewis, Mark Miller, and there's the dreaded punter-kicker cards I always seem to come across when I open these older packs. Bob Grupp, that is honestly not a name that rings any bells at all, but he was obviously an all-pro, at least for the '79 season. And the last card here is Dan Lloyd of the Giants. So that was pack number 1. I was just going to say, it looks like a Larry Zonka. And we got another Hall of Famer on the back here. Let's see if we can pop the gum off him. Oh, there we go. Good. So we will start off this pack with Larry Zonka. Actually, I'm sorry, he is in the Hall of Fame. We have Lyle Blackwood, Burgess Owens of the Jets, Walter White, Louis Giamona. I honestly don't remember him. Tom Darden. I do remember John Hanna. I remember him actually being an all-pro for at least for a couple of seasons. We have, this is actually a cool looking card. A record breaker of Otis Anderson. I like that card. Blair Rush. James Scott of the Bears, even though you wouldn't know it since it was airbrushed. Same with Jay Saldi of the Cowboys. And 2 cards? Oh, it's just one. And we have another Hall of Famer here, as we mentioned, John Stallworth, who had the gum stuck to him. like how the gum is just popping off these very easily. All right, so here we're going to start with Charlie Young. We have Phil Villapiano. He is another one that I always seem to find in these older breaks. Raymond Chester. Stan Walters of the Eagles. Oh, wow. Now that's a really nice one. Off center a bit, but it is super sharp all around. All right. That is a really nice find here. I will grab a one touch to throw that one in. So we don't manhandle this too much. If I can get it to slide in there. Very nice. That's exciting. Very cool card to find there. Phil Simms rookie card, if I didn't say that already. I don't think I did, actually. All right, so moving on, we have a Jim LeClair. And we have Ken Clark of the Rams. Carl Lorch, I think. I don't think it's Lork. Oh, great. We have a punting leaders card. Well, at least Dave Jennings is on here. He's definitely an all-time great punter for the Giants. He actually punted for the Jets, too, for a few years before he retired. Tim Mazzetti. Sam Cunningham. I remember him being good. And Alan Ellis of the Bears. So that was obviously a great pack. This gum actually looks like it's possibly edible, but I don't think I'm going to go down that path. I've done it enough times, and I think my stomach's had enough. All right, so we're going to start with John Smith of the Patriots. Reggie Williams. Lynn Kane, he was really good. He didn't have a really long career, but I remember him being very good. Richard Todd, he was very up and down. He had a couple of really good seasons and a couple of seasons where he just threw tons of interceptions. But as a kid, I remember having taken a liking to him. I wasn't really a huge Jets fan, but being in New York, we always watched the Jets and the Giants. But I do remember liking Richard Todd. Dave Beverly, Luke Prestige. And we have another kicker coming up here. Chris Barr. Leonard Thompson. I feel like I've found this card a bunch of times. Tom Rafferty, sorry. Pat Donovan. Joe Lavender. Yeah, I've been through this sequence, I think, a few times. And Jim Turner. So, not too bad this time around. Still hoping to find a nice copy of that Walter Payton, but one day we will. So we got a John Stallworth, a nice record breaker of Otis Anderson, Larry Zonka, Tony Dorsett, Dan Dierdorf, and, of course, we have our Phil Simms rookie card. So, obviously, that was the big find of this little break here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I certainly did. Obviously, finding this card was pretty awesome. I don't think I showed the back earlier. So I hope everybody's doing well. And I wish you all the best of weekends this coming weekend. And we will see you soon with our next new video. Take care, and thanks again for watching.